Hey guys, Mel here. How are you? Happy Monday, happy new week, happy new beginning, happy whatever you want to call it. Mondays I love because it really is like a fresh start. That's the way I look at a Monday. But I know today, this Monday's a little trickier because we were up really early with the pup. And not actually the pup. We had our fire alarm went off in the night. I think we need to replace it. And then, of course, we were all awake and couldn't get back to sleep. And it wasn't much longer till the alarm was going off for my husband to get to work. So it's been an early start here. And I'm still pushing through. I am woman, hear me roar. We've got this. But I'm hopping on because something that obviously I've chatted about a lot is our hormones. And as we get older, a lot of things that used to work for us don't work anymore. So for instance, things back in our 20s, right? We would be able to stay up all night and just live off caffeine. We could eat a whole copious amount of junk food and it would never even show on our bodies. We could exercise as much as we wanted and it was not an issue. And all of these things used to work. And now all of a sudden, they don't work anymore. We can't do it. We don't have the same resistance as we did before, we're more sensitive to these things, and that's due to our age. But more importantly, that's due to our hormones, and our hormones become very wonky. They get a little bit wacky as we hit our late 30s, our 40s, our 50s, and later. We start dealing with perimenopause, and then we go into menopause, and it's literally like second puberty. I know I've said this, and I'm sorry that I keep repeating myself, but it's where I am in my life right now on my journey. I'm dealing with perimenopause, and it is not a lot of fun, but there are reasons that these things are happening to us. And so you may have a weight loss goal. Let's say you want to lose 10 pounds and you're doing all of the things and you just can't get rid of the weight. Nothing's working, right? And if you are dealing with, as we get older, a lot of times we start dealing with metabolic syndrome things, right? Our cholesterol becomes high, our blood glucose is high, so our blood sugars are high. We start having all of these things happen to us. Our triglycerides, sorry, my puppy is eating my toes. We start having these issues, and this is one of the things that we need to start thinking about in our health is losing some weight if we need to. Maybe you're happy and healthy and you're balanced and it's not an issue. But if you need to lose a little bit of weight, oftentimes losing that weight is going to help with those illnesses, diseases, ailments, however you want to look at them. It'll help lower your cholesterol. It's going to help lower your type 2 diabetes. It's going to help lower your triglycerides, right? Just losing and getting your body to a healthy weight. But the problem is as I mentioned at the beginning of my video, a lot of the things that we know what to do don't work anymore. They don't work because our body has changed, right? Things are different. Our chemistry, our biochemistry, all of it's just different. And we're literally going through a second puberty. Until we can get through this and to the other end, it's going to be a pain in the butt. But you have to understand that you can still lose the weight and balance the hormones, but you have to approach it in a different way. So for instance, if you're working out and you're eating healthy and your scale is just not moving, a few things that could be happening are, one, insulin resistance, right? This is where many of my clients and many of us ladies are sitting at, is with insulin resistance. And insulin is what helps regulate your blood sugar, but resistant to its effect can lead to weight gain, which is what I'm talking about, and especially around your middle. So all of a sudden your waist circumference is higher than it should be. A lot of times it could be due to insulin resistance. So you want to focus on a balanced diet and get regular exercise to help manage those insulin levels. So that's different than what it used to be, because before we didn't think about balance in our diet. We just ate what we wanted and it just came off, right? Another huge one that many ladies that I see, and myself included, deal with cortisol imbalance. So chronic stress, so remember cortisol is your stress hormone. Chronic stress is going to tell your body to produce too much cortisol. And when we have too much cortisol, it can promote fat storage, right? Again, right in the belly area. So all of a sudden, there's two things that's just happening in our body due to the imbalance of our hormone. Not anything we're eating, not anything like that. It's happening because we're not balanced hormonally. These things get out of whack, right? So with cortisol imbalance, you want to prioritize and mitigate stress. You have to do things and create daily habits that won't add more stress to your body. So I know that sounds really difficult, but you've got to figure out a plan of action that's going to help you calm yourself down. And there's so many things out there that you can do. The other one is estrogen dominance. Again, check it off my box. This is something that really happens to us as we're hitting the age that I'm at, even before and even after my age. Estrogen is the hormone that sorry, my dog is eating something. Estrogen is the hormone that influences fat distribution, right? So an imbalance where estrogen levels are too high relative to progesterone, because they're always that seesaw, as I've mentioned before, can lead to weight gain. So balancing your hormones through, again, your diet, eating differently than we used to, and your lifestyle can help. This is a big one. Many of us have estrogen dominance. And it is, again, it's because of our age and everything is changing in our body. There's nobody's fault. It just happens. Another one is thyroid dysfunction. And this really does play a crucial role in your metabolism. And if you have an underactive thyroid, so hypothyroidism, it will lead to weight gain, and you're going to get many unwanted symptoms along with that one. So as you can see, there's a lot of different things going on with hormones that make a massive impact on how we feel and what we're doing and how we have to navigate in order to heal and get out of that phase. So guys, my Naturally Balanced Hormone Program is on sale until the 21st, I think is on Thursday, 40% off. It's a 12-week program where we get to the roots of imbalance. Like, we're looking and we're diving deep and we're figuring out what is correlating for you and what you need to do in order to make the changes to get feeling better. It is 40% off. It is absolutely worth it. Comes with 6 months of meals, omnivore, vegetarian. So you can use those, or you can learn how to balance your meals in a way that's going to support your hormones. So if you have any questions, drop them below. If you know somebody that would love this program or could use this program, share my video, reach out to chat about it. Honest to goodness, we do not need to suffer. This is, I swear to you, there are ways that we can get through this without having to feel like we're not ourselves, right? So anyways, on that note, I hope everybody's happy, safe, and well, and we'll chat with you all soon. Bye for now, guys.